If a significant amount of your wealth is tied up in cash, and I say tied up, right? If a significant amount of your money is liquid, right? It's sitting in a bank account, right? Then you're losing money and you're extremely vulnerable. You're going to want to hear this. This is for you. I'm speaking directly to you. And by the way, the same is true for businesses out there that are heavy into cash flow, right? Or into cash or liquid assets. You're going to want to hear what to do about it so that you're not caught off guard. All right, so the deal is this. Because the government has been printing tons of money, and we're talking trillions of dollars within the last year. Just since, they were already printing a lot of money before COVID hit, but since COVID hit, it's given them justification to print trillions more dollars. We are facing a very alarming, vulnerable position, right? As individuals in this country and as business owners in this country, right? And there's implications even outside of the United States. Let me explain. You're going to want to hear this, okay? The thing is, you can think of it like a pie, and I get it that economies can grow and shrink, so it's like long term, you can't really think of it as a fixed pie or asset. But because we're talking in short chunks here, in terms of like COVID's only been around for a year and the government's been printing tons and tons of money. All right, so if you think about a pie, if I have my pie, I can't wait to eat this pie. And then someone comes in the room and they're like, man, I smell pie, I want some. And you're like, I only have one piece. And they're like, can we cut it? And you're like, oh, that makes sense. Now I have two pieces. Here's your piece, here's my piece. But the two pieces are worth half of what they used to be worth, right? So it's very similar to thinking of the US dollar. Like if the government prints trillions of dollars, that money doesn't just poof, here's an equal value dollar. No, that's not how it works, right? If you've expanded the amount of currency within your economy pretty much overnight, right? If you're, in terms of economic lifespan, like over the course of a year, it's not very long. So if you've just dumped trillions of dollars into the economy, then the value of each of the new dollars and the old ones are now much less than they used to be, okay? And so if you've got significant amounts of your finances in checking and savings accounts, which is cash, right, or cash equivalents, then you are vulnerable to losing money. Right now, you're losing money. When you go to sleep tonight, you're losing money even while you sleep. Why? Because the government's just churning out more. Boom, boom, boom. They're just slicing the pie up into these little bites, like not even bite size, right? They're minuscule. They have to get a molecular sieve, right, to just cut this pie into tiny fractions, okay? And it's because that is what they view as their best option right now in the state of the economy because of the pandemic, where it's at. That's the decision that they've made so that people can continue servicing their debts, right? They flooded the economy with new dollars. Tax day just came, right? And so people are like, woohoo, I get this tax return, awesome, right? And that's just, again, another form of the government giving back money, right? And it's just being flooded back into the economy. And so if you're thinking too short term and you're just thinking of free money and it's worth the same that it used to be, no, it's not, okay? And so we need to talk about this so that you can position yourself in the best possible way so that you're not losing money right now. While you're watching this video, you're losing money right now, and you're losing money tonight when you go to sleep. Okay? Inflation doesn't stop working. Inflation just keeps going. Now, so what to do about it, right? We're getting to that. That's what this is about. Okay? And so you need to figure out how to transfer your assets away from cash and cash equivalents and into things that perform well during times of instability of a currency, right? Or during a change in the world order, okay? Which is what we've been talking about. It's what these videos have been about. I'm going to be releasing more videos in detail about the types of investments or the types of securities that do well during periods just like this. And so subscribe, set the alarm, watch for them. They're going to drop soon, okay? Because it's part of this series about the changing world order. But for now, here's the nugget that I want you to realize. And remember this, cash is trash. You need to move away from cash and put it into securities, or put it into investments, or put it into vehicles that are tied to harder assets. They're tied to production, and so that's the message, right? The government will continue printing more money. It will continue that, and I'm not arguing about the morality of, is that a good thing, is it a bad thing? I'm just saying it's happening. It's going to continue happening, and so as long as we understand what to do about it, then we can position ourselves so you don't have to be afraid. Right? Again, now is the calm before the storm, right? And if you're learning this now, then you'll be in a great spot. Okay, so watch for the videos. I'm going to talk more specifically about some specific places to put that, but I want to share this message with you that it's happening. So let's learn what to do about it.